So that's just moving on in terms of our overall picture here, this list of moving on from energy use and global warming. Soil carbon storage comes up quite a lot, and we also tackled it in that recent study from Taylor. And there's been a number of studies that, this question of would the added tillage in organic production for weed management or for green manure incorporation, are we just sort of burning through soil organic matter, or is leaking? And it's a very good question. But you have to remember, some of that tillage is to incorporate a green manure that in turn is adding organic matter. So very few studies have looked at the net effect in a very systematic way, looked at the net effect of the added amount you're putting in plus the added tillage you're perhaps using that might be consuming some. But there are some excellent studies out there, and Teasdale, these are USDA studies, 9-year study comparing no-till systems, minimum-till organic systems in a corn, wheat, soybean rotation, and looked at the end of the 9 years, these were large plots, 10 meter by 170 meters, so this is really field scale studies. At the end of the 9 years, which system came out ahead? And the organic system in that rotation had hairy veg or crown veg, which is often used as the green manure in that area of the US in organic systems. And they found after the 9 years that the organic system, yes, even though they were using more tillage, because of the added green manure return, they were ahead in terms of soil organic matter and soil carbon. And they actually then grew across all the plots conventional no-till corn, fertilized it, but the organic plots gave a 20% yield increase because of the added soil quality, because of that 9-year organic match. So they did what we call a uniformity trial across the whole thing after the 9 years. So there's not too many of these studies which have really looked at the net effect of the added tillage and the added green manure return. But there's beginnings to be some that are finally getting at this issue of net impact. I know there's been the study by Nelson et al. is a Canadian study here looking at just documenting green manure use on prairie green systems, and which is an interesting starting point on this question as well. Which is not to say we shouldn't look at no-till systems in organic, and there's some excellent work. Carolyn Howells just got the award for her work that's going on, and that's a very exciting area as well. But we should remember, we shouldn't be too defensive that we're using added tillage in organic systems, because we're also tending to use more more organic return to the soil, and it's really the net impact of that we have to